the sky. Come on closer, baby, let the lights go out. Yeah, we fall and then we rise. No more alibis, I wanna hide now. Yeah, pulling to the fire, baby, we could ride the night. Yeah, I'ma show you, or we could shine the light. Hey, lift your hands, free your mind and mind combine and float up to the higher. It's okay, it's okay. Close your eyes, baby, let me show you your love, your love. Come on, baby, let me get you close to your love, your love. Your love, your love. Your love, your love. Walk a straight line, how many fingers? An ecstasy, fragrance lingers. Yeah, and those endless conversations, and you feel it floating now. I finally got you, and I'm following you into the fire. Maybe we could ride the night, yeah. I'ma show you, or we could shine the light, yeah. Lift your hands, free your mind and mind combine and float up to the higher. It's okay, it's okay. Close your eyes, baby, let me show you your love, your love. Come on, baby, let me get you close to your love, your love. Your love, your love. Your love, your love. Hold me up, cause you never wanna drop me, not me. Got the key, dancing to unlock me. Side to side, know their fingers don't faze me. Crazy to say, but nothing gonna stop me. You're talking to get you. I ain't playing with you. I ain't playing with you. You should say what you say. Oh, come on, get it longer. Oh, come on, get it longer. Close your eyes, baby, let me show you your love, your love. Come on, baby, let me get you close to your love, your love. Close your eyes, baby, let me show you your love, your love. Come on, baby, let me get you close to your love, your love. Show you, let me show you your love, your love.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Finger?
Hold on. Oh, he didn't do it.
He's not on board. He's on sound.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. Now you can put my finger later. You know what they do, what they say when you put people's fingers.
What do they say? You just showed me that other post. I'm still thinking about that whole situation.
You never heard of pull my finger?
Yes. And then you do like a gross guy thing?
Yeah. It's a gross girl thing.
It's a gross guy thing.
It's a girl gross thing.
Happy Wednesday, everyone. It's September 1st. It's kind of like a hump day. We got a crew out on the road. It is Wednesday, September 1st.
We have a crew out on the road.
We got a crew out on the road.
What are they doing on the road?
They're out on the road putting some segments together, coming to you for the CW to air on Sunday and right here on the Brooklyn Cafe and at Media Productions. We've got them out at J&D Cakes. One of our old-time friends, Joel, is there talking about, we're going to find out. And they're going over to 2nd Street Bagel and Deli over on the south side of Meisner Park with Kara and Christine and Brandon and Ben and all our friends over at 2nd Street. See how that rolls out. We got Brad.
But what are they doing?
I don't know their angle, so we're going to find out.
I know what they're doing.
They're producing their own situation. What are they going to do?
We're going to be sending crews out all over town, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm. We are taking segments for our new show on Sundays. I just got off the phone with them.
Did you talk to him?
Yep.
How'd that go?
You know, it's really interesting talking to Jack.
Yeah.
I called him about the CW.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's old news. It's old news. We're doing it now. I got a new gig for you. But she's going to call us tomorrow.
Okay.
We just been hired to do 6 gigs in festivals.
Okay.
So one is at Hagenlayers Park.
Would that be in the United States?
The guy who used to own the Dolphins.
Hazinga.
Hazinga.
Okay. I knew that's what you meant. Okay.
Hazinga Park. You know what that is?
No. Fort Lauderdale, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're doing the first one there.
Okay.
It's not planned now because unfortunately the earth is on fire.
Yes.
But they're doing 6 gigs. They're doing one every 2 months.
Okay.
And they want us to host it
Okay.
and MC it.
Okay.
Can you imagine? I can imagine Slick running out there. Everybody clap your hands because it's going to be like people. Can you imagine?
Looks like, yeah, he's in.
He'll be carrying a rhetorica. What is that? What is that?
Charcuterie.
A charcuterie and a mic. We're going
A
to clone this.
charcuterie tray.
Yes. Everybody clap your hands.
I don't know about you guys, but we are getting ready for Labor Day weekend here. Are you ready?
No. It's funny. I'm not ready. I'm going to tell you why. My sister lives in New York City. I told her, you're going to get hit by a hurricane before me. And she laughed. With this Ida, it's on its way to dump 8 inches of rain on New York City, including alligators and crocodiles that they
Speaking
picked
of
up
alligators, this one over here, he posts a thing of an alligator, and apparently you saw that live?
It ate the guy's arm? He works at an alligator
Where
farm.
did he work?
I work at Everglades Holiday Park off of US 27 in Griffin.
And what do you do there?
Right now, I used
No,
to
not right now, but what do you do there when you're working there?
Oh, and I used to sell tickets. Now I show people the way to go to the Gator Show.
The Gator Show.
Yeah, so basically what we have is the Gator Boys. You know, they have their own show on Animal Planet. They basically show how the Native Americans used to handle gators, how they used to trap them.
Used to trap them
Yeah.
with a bow and arrow.
No, just their bare hands and rope.
Did you see the film of this guy? They took their kid to a birthday party, like an indoor gator park.
No.
And the dad and the woman goes to feed the gator. So all these kids are watching. The handler goes to feed the gator. The gator grabs her hand. So in she goes during this child's birthday party. The dad comes running around, jumps on the gator, opens the mouth. The other handler pulls her out, and then the dad like wrestles himself and gets out. Can you imagine?
Oh, I've seen that video. It was actually the handler herself that was. It was actually 2 guests that jumped in and saved her.
Yeah.
And she was the handler.
She was the handler, went to feed the gator. First of all, why would you take your kid there for a birthday party?
You don't feed a gator like that. You throw the damn thing at him.
She put her hand, he grabs her hand, takes her in, right? And then the 2 guests of the party have to jump on the gator, wrestle the gator, get her out of the gator. This is not like this is not like Jonah and the whale. This is like a real life situation.
You know, if it was you that got caught by the gator and I'm standing there,
You would save my life or no?
no, I would go,
Thank you.
nice knowing you.
Thank you so much.
Somebody want to help her?
Thanks
What am
so
I
much.
going to do, jump on a gator?
Why would anyone take their kid to?
Why do you get so close to gators? You don't have anything else in your life you could be doing?
Well, no, I don't get that close to gators. It was just I was hanging out on the dock with my coworkers, and so right now currently the park is being remodeled. So the construction workers are actually feeding the gators, and that's illegal. That's why the gator was hanging around, because it knows it's being fed.
But that's the problem. Did you see what happened down in New Orleans?
Louisiana.
Yes. All the water is full of gators. It's like that movie, Gator.
A man actually just got killed by a gator
Yes.
because of the flood.
They haven't found the guy. The gator was cheering him up, and the woman ran to go get help. When they came back, he's nowhere to be found. And then the news this morning, CBS was down there, and the sheriff came. Woo, 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 when they were live on the
They
air.
have to evacuate people.
And they says, "Excuse me, sir, do you know that those waters behind you are full of gators?" And he says, "No, I don't see them." "You ain't gonna see them. They're gonna jump at you like they jumped on that woman's arm." And he went, "Really?" He says, "Yeah, if I were you, I would head."
You know you're scared of palmetto bugs?
Who's scared of palmetto?
That's how I feel about gators.
I'm scared of palmetto. I ain't no
If you're
scared
from
of
Florida, you're scared more of palmetto bugs than you are gators.
me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh! He almost jumped.
Not no more.
No more?
No more. I had a big fight with this palmetto bug last night. It's bigger than you. And he said to me,
Stomp it out.
he says to me, "We're going to fight to the death. Either I'm going or you're going." No longer afraid of them. I will stomp the hell out of any palmetto. I've decided to man up.
Okay.
I'm going to man up.
You want your finger back? We'll swap.
I'm going to poke it in the eye.
We're going to swap. You know, we've got our Gubba drink of the day to do as we get ready for Labor Day. Monday's drink was a hit, I just need to tell you. It was the Gubba Gold Espresso Martini.
Do you know that, was it Kim that said she likes drinking them?
Loves them.
She says delicious.
They are.
She wants Gubba Gold. She wants to know where to get it. I says, right away.
They are. So that Friday we can introduce that
I don't
again.
know. That looked like a very, I didn't have any,
You
but
didn't
that
have
looked like
any.
a very powerful drink.
If you're going to drink, you gotta do it up right. So Slick, I think, is making. We're going to use the Gubba Silver today on our drink of the day.
What is he making? I got to hear this.
I'm not sure. Well, I have an idea of what he's making. I think
Does he have an idea?
it's Slick.
Slick, do you have an idea? And there's silence is
Hear
golden.
the crickets? I feel like Vinny.
He's on the phone. He's texting somebody. My heart is broken.
So we're going to get that set up. We're going to do the Gubba Silver drink of the day. And if not, I'm going to bring it up here, and then I get to partake in that one.
What are you going to make?
I was thinking of making a hurricane.
You need juice.
I have it.
No, you need the right juice.
Got that too. Just got to pull it out of the fridge.
Oh.
A little splash, some Gubba Silver. I'm thinking some orange juice, pineapple, a little bit of lime juice, and a splash of grenadine is what I'm thinking. Gubba
And you
Silver.
think Slick can handle all that?
Slick, can you handle it?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, of course, he
Yeah,
says.
for sure. Now he's back.
He's back.
He must have been on his phone in La La Land.
I don't know. All right, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, check out our Gubba Rum drink of the day, getting you ready for Labor Day. Give us a call, 888-994-4995. Studio A, we'll get all the recipes right out to you. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Do you need a strong cup of coffee to get you through your day? Try your very own Brooklyn Cafe Show coffee, the official coffee of the Brooklyn Cafe Show. You can pick up a bag from us, or two. Contact us at 866-224-5422, or just stop on by. We're at 2400 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard, Suite 13. Come on in, grab a bag of our signature Brooklyn Cafe coffee. The cafe doors are always open.
Welcome to your vacation staycation. And what better way to kick back than to blend up a sweet pina colada, a smooth mojito, or just a nice stiff rum and coke. If you want true relaxation and enjoyment, then you want Gubba Rum. Gubba Rum is a unique rum infusion. Gubba Silver Rum is infused with real shredded coconut, and Gubba Rum Gold is infused with real shredded vanilla bean. Both are made with certified organic ingredients. Each infused Gubba Rum is 35% ABV, 70 proof, and as we say in Boston, wicked smooth. So if you're looking for the best combination of taste, smoothness, quality, and price, your clear choice is Gubba Rum. If you want that wicked smooth taste for yourself or your vacation, staycation, visit GubbaRum.com to find your closest liquor store that carries Gubba Rum Gold and Gubba Rum Silver. Gubba Rum, it's wicked smooth.
Looking for a cool, laid-back space with great people and even better drinks? You can't lose. The Artful Dodger, Boca Raton's hidden gem. A good, old-fashioned local bar is hard to come by, but not anymore. The Artful Dodger is a fun, casual place to sit back and relax. Located at 495 Northeast 20th Street in Boca Raton, you'll find your new favorite bar. The Artful Dodger. We'll see you there.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
You say Pina, I say
I say
colada.
Turner.
You say Pina, I say colada. You say hi to,
The set.
and I say hi to Marissa. And we got this rocking and a rolling. Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to the Brooklyn Cafe Show. We are getting ready for Labor Day, and no better way to kick off Labor Day. Are we?
I'm not going to do anything for Labor
Of
Day.
course not, because you're like grumpy all the time.
No, because I don't think that this Labor Day is going to be, it's going to be raining, no?
It rains every Labor Day.
Does it?
Just a matter of what you're going to do and how you're going to do it and who you're going to do it with safely, because now everyone knows what's going on in the world.
Okay,
That's all I can
wise
tell you.
guy, what are you doing for Labor Day?
What do I do every day?
What are you doing?
When I'm not here,
What are you doing?
I work from my house.
Yeah.
So you're working on Labor Day?
Yeah.
Probably. What else am I going to do?
So you're working Saturday, Sunday, and Monday?
Aren't you always working? Isn't there always
I'm
stuff
not talking
to
about
do?
me. I'm talking about you.
I also got to
Yeah.
situate my house situation, so
You're moving.
yeah, I got to situate that.
I thought you were bringing in movers.
I am. But you know, Aaron's room apparently has gold in there, so.
That's right. I'm going to tell you.
I know. So
Stop
I got to
giving the
get
stuff
through
away.
Aaron's room and find the gold to bring to you guys.
It's really funny. We are going to be opening up a room in the back so you can take pictures. You can look at the radio station and stuff like that. Really funny because people think that we're out of the woods. You mark my words. They think we're out of the woods.
What, with COVID?
With everything. They
Oh,
think
no.
that events aren't going to get canceled, the whole nine. Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see what happens. It's all right because we are ever see the movie Logan's Run?
Yes.
All right, that's kind of how I feel like we're doing. Wait, don't make your drink yet. Just get yourself situated so we can everyone
They
can
want to
watch.
see you make it.
Yes. So let's throw this over to Slick. We are doing our Labor Day drink of the day,
Not
brought
just
to you
drink it.
by Boom Gubba Rum. It's
All right.
wicked smooth.
What camera is he on?
He is on camera 3.
Camera 3.
Camera 3?
Oh, I might have to reset that
Or
camera
like
for
3,
her.
4, or
I
like
don't
we might. Oh,
She might not see camera
she
3.
might not.
I'm going to have to reset.
Does
Slick,
he know,
you
you know how to do
that.
it?
He's going to take care
He
of
knows
that.
how to do it?
But ever see the movie?
Wait a minute. He knows how to reset a camera?
Yeah.
And I don't?
Well, I taught him. I've taught you too.
No, you showed me. It's not teaching me.
Why? You go do, all there, and you got that. But anyway, back to Logan's Run. Sometimes I feel like we are Logan's Run, and we
What
are
is
this
it? Why?
self-contained city. And we have everything we need within the confines of these walls, is all I can tell you. The only thing we don't have here is a shower. But I guess it rains hard enough you can go outside and
What
do
are
that.
you talking about?
Within the walls of what we do to keep everyone safe and sound and tucked away is our little city here.
Gotcha. And our artist Amy Rashevsky is doing a show today.
She's got a show today. We've got an encore performance of The Art of Amy Rashevsky, so you definitely want to tune into that with Donna Leonard, which is a great piece. I spoke to Amy yesterday.
Perfect.
She's working hard, doing some networking in North Carolina. She just bought a house
She bought a house.
in North
So
Carolina.
she's not coming back?
She's coming back, but I guess now they have their own, they sold the other house, so now they've got this house.
So
as
the
a getaway.
mansion in Canada.
Right, exactly. So we
You
ready
set
to
up?
do our cup
yeah.
of drink?
Yes, of course. I
All right.
think so. Yeah, I wish I had some like music, but you know, it's okay. I have the music now. It's
We
okay.
need some like
Do you want me
tiki
to hum?
music. You got the tiki
Yes.
man behind you,
Yeah,
Steve.
I wish. You know, I
You want
need
me to
some,
hum?
like, no, I mean,
Humana?
not at all. I wouldn't want you to hum, but I am
If I was a rich
I'm making a orange pineapple rum punch,
Oh, that sounds yummy.
and that's gonna
Orange
be
pineapple
done with both gubbas.
Both.
Both.
Where'd
so I
you
need
get
light.
that?
I need a light and a dark for this. Oh. so-
Where'd you get this?
Hmm?
Where'd you get this?
I'm a very magical person, so when it comes to me finding stuff, the ideas just come to me, you know. So, I'll start off with a 2 count of orange. No, did it all
Should
wrong.
you
Sorry,
start with
guys.
the rums?
Yeah,
Okay.
I know. I did it all wrong. I learned from Dina. She told me to start off with the alcohol first.
Yes.
You know,
Good idea.
you have entered Slick Saloon because
So we've got Gubba Silver,
you got Gubba Silver.
and you can find this at Ocean's Wine and Liquor, and you can find this at Boca Liquors and Black Tie Liquors.
And you can get it delivered as well. Mr. Go says he has
Drizzly.
Grizzly, so you can get that delivered.
Or
from
Drizzly delivers?
They
Drizzly
deliver it
delivers
at
Do we have a
Liquor
Gubba
phone
stores.
rum.
number for Drizzly?
You get online.
Go to Drizzly and get your gubba. And it's a long weekend, so buy an extra bottle.
I'm telling you. It's a really long weekend because the Jewish holidays are Tuesday, so it's like a 4-day kind of situation.
And if you're Puerto Rican, it's a 7-day.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I got you some fresh OJ
I
to
know, it's a
make
nice
that up.
OJ. And I love pineapple with rum, so the fact that I'm gonna try this new combination with OJ, and I'll let you guys try it as well. I'm not saying I'm gonna keep it.
Have you ever had this before?
Me, I had a pineapple and orange juice combination. It was from the Dodger. So big shout out to the Dodger. I forgot who created it, but like it's not like the way I'm making it.
I find it interesting that you've got both rums in there.
I find it
Yes.
interesting that
They
he has
wanted me to
both
put
rum
both rums in there, light
and dark.
and dark.
All
and
right.
2 juices.
I think they just want you to feel
Enjoy.
the vibes, the good vibes. One,
I got to
two.
tell you, that shaker cup's getting a little full there.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
looking good.
I'm trying to.
So you only did a little touch of pineapple.
Yeah. From what the recipe is telling me,
Nice.
I don't need that much pineapple. I'm trying to wake you up.
So this is one of those. Make sure that the lid is on right. Giving this guy a lid.
I really see. That's why I wish I
It's
had
all in the
music.
motion, right?
But the only thing I'm missing is the garnish and
We've got
the stuff
some
that makes it look
grapes over
nice.
here. We've got a lovely strawberry you could garnish it
Are
with.
you gonna garnish with a strawberry?
Garnish it with the.
You know the. Nice try.
I don't know. Why is that bad?
Because he
You
thinks
said
that
garnish it with the straw.
with a
Strawberry.
strawberry.
Strawberry?
But you can use a straw, too.
I should, but
It's funny
for
from
right
where the-
now, I'm not Mr. Fantastic right now. I can't reach over.
Oh, Slick,
but-
you're always missing.
Yeah.
Stretch Armstrong.
He's laughing because of where the strawberry is
So,
coming
Freddie, I would.
I'm laughing about the ice in the shaker cup.
You see this ice though? Like,
from.
okay,
Yeah,
cool.
that's why it has a.
It has a
strainer.
mind of its own.
Uh-huh.
But this is a rum punch or a slick version of a rum punch
It looks
to
good.
enjoy your Memorial or Gubba weekend
All
that's
right,
coming
take
up.
a sip. Let's do a toast. How is it?
All right. I mean, I should try this more. I should try his rum more often.
It's good.
That's double with orange juice. I feel like the orange juice complements it. To be honest, you can try it if you want to. I mean, I'll make
good.
some more for you guys to try it in shot
Of course.
glasses. But it's good. It's a
You're
good
gonna
combination.
drink that whole thing?
I mean,
Nighty
yeah.
night.
I mean, since you were talking about my heart, I should just, bury my sorrows.
You're gonna need a couple of those for
in
your
this
heart.
glass. But I'll
That
make
is
some for you
looking
guys
good,
so
is
you
all
can
I
try
can
it out.
tell you.
But it's nice though. For your Labor Day, I feel like you should pick up Gubba rum and make this rum combination, and let me know if you guys do make it at home, because it is a nice. I say it is a nice mixture. It's It's more like a wake me up. Like you can have this at 12, not 8 a.m. Freddie. I'm talking to Freddie who's drinking at 8 a.m.
Nah, don't even play me.
So I think on the Sunday morning show we can start off. It does not have to be a mimosa. It can be anything with orange juice.
Correct.
Orange juice and gubba would be a lovely Sunday morning refreshing
Orange
drink.
juice and gubba?
I wonder
Yeah.
what we're doing
It
right
doesn't.
here.
It doesn't have to be a mimosa. Mimosas are dangerous.
And
This
if you
is
put
kind of
some
like
bubbles
a.
in it, right?
Yeah.
If you put some bubble water in it,
Correct.
you kind of got
Top it off.
nice
The
fizz.
two of you are on the same page.
Top it
You're
off with like
crazy.
an orange slice, or can't say lime, orange slice. I'll say grapefruit slice, strawberry, as you said. It'll be a nice, I'll say, morning drink.
Listen, if anybody writes in and wants to be a guest bartender, we'll let you bring in for this week your drink of the.
Sounds
Drink
like
of
a
the
good
day
idea.
with
And you
our
can actually
rum.
do it even from home or from work. So we can do it virtually anywhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Give us a call, 888-994-4995.
Or just
Studio
write
A,
in.
Or just write in and say, I want to be the guest bartender.
And then you share your drink with us. It'd be kind of cool.
Yep.
And
Most
we'll share it with
definitely.
Gubba and some of the other
And
powers.
hopefully Steve's watching, because Steve, this is our hub for Gubba. You know.
I know.
just
You know, we need a
our,
few more
our
parts.
Tiki.
Tiki
bar.
Wednesday, our
Our
Tiki bar is all
Tiki
set to
Wednesday.
go.
I need to get a skirt for that table.
A skirt?
Yeah, a hula skirt. What they call that? A straw skirt.
Okay.
A tiki skirt.
Okay.
I've only asked for a year.
We can make one.
And,
You know,
and that
like-
and that piece, that light, was on its way to the 86 trash.
Well,
Really?
no, I saw that.
Who's
and
gonna
that
throw
had
it
to be
away?
for you? Another piece of gold from my son's room is all I can tell you. What happens when you move after 25 years is you
Most
find
definitely.
gold.
Do not throw away. If anybody has a reel to reel, I want it. Don't throw nothing away,
Okay.
because old school's back, baby.
And we got Sabrina. She's running the board. Have we heard from our crew out on the road? See how they're doing?
Not at all. I haven't heard anything, but I'm pretty sure they're good. Those guys got good, like, heads on their shoulders. If not, I'll say Alana will straighten them out. because they'll
Alana's
be-
got them on
You
point,
got
I'm
Alana,
sure.
you got Arcade, and you got Abs, and you're talking about head on their shoulder.
So Alana would get, I'll say, structured so the situation is done. Okay, so I mean, I've been out on the road with her. Yeah, so I'm
And
not
that's
worried
exactly what
about our
she's got
crew.
going on.
I'm worried if it was not her there and it was just Abs and RK. That would have been
I'm
something.
not saying that.
That would've been something. I'm just-
trying not to say anything.
I know you're trying.
Trying very hard.
But it's all good. Slick, all right, we got to make it more drinks for everybody to go around, see
Most
what else we
definitely.
got ready to rock and roll. All right, you want to take a quick commercial break before we come back to Miss Tony McKenzie in a few moments?
What time are we going to?
1:30.
Oh, we got a little time.
Okay.
We'll come back. We'll go to a commercial in a second. So, I wanted to let you know that you brought that magazine on the morning show today. And people were texting me that they remember a lot of the actors.
Sure.
These guys don't.
Well, they're a lot younger than us.
What's a lot younger?
Um,
You remember John Travolta, but you don't remember, which is the one they didn't get?
There was a lot they didn't get. Donnie and Marie.
Donnie and Marie. That's the one. I mean, who doesn't know Donnie and
Yeah,
Marie?
but Donnie and Marie was from when we were kids. John Travolta, we were already older. Like, you lived the John Travolta life.
Yeah, but Marie was on The View.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, she was.
She was.
The original View.
But not like Donnie and Marie. I remember Donnie and Marie when we were watching the Jackson 5s on TV when I was little.
And what else does Marie do? She lost
Weight
weight.
Watchers. Yeah, but that's like a whole
Wow.
nother old generation.
Did they like put her in some kind of slender ender? Did you see when she got big? And now she's wow.
She's a spokesperson for Weight Watchers. I think
She's
Valerie
gorgeous.
Bertinelli is also.
Bertinelli has always been. Who is Bertinelli married to that recently died?
He was a rocker. Eddie Van Halen?
That's right.
Wow! Pop Culture Wednesday is all I can tell you. That was like, oh dear God, please give me the right answer.
How did you know?
I don't know.
How did I know that?
Because I could be wrong and you
I don't
could
even
be
know
agreeing
names.
with me.
No, it's real. That's what it is.
It's pretty
that's
amazing,
That's
right?
why I became her fan. One of her fans is when I found out.
She was like my favorite on One Day at a Time. With Mackenzie Phillips and Snyder, yeah. You're like Schneider. You could be Schneider for Halloween.
I wear a T-shirt with the
And you just have all the keys hanging out of your pocket, you know?
I was Schneider a few times.
Did you ever have a super?
Yeah.
You did.
Yep. And I was Schneider at a lot of parties.
I'm sure you were.
I used to draw in the mustache.
Really?
He had a mustache.
That's so funny.
I won first prize one time for being Schneider.
So it's like going old school, right?
Wow, wow, wow. That's going back in the day.
Let me verbalize and articulate with you what that means.
No, she's just going confusing.
C convoluted, C confusing, CR charcuterie board.
If you
This
know,
show brought to you by the letter C.
if you know more languages like Dawn does, let us know.
I think a guest bartender would be a great idea, actually. That'd be a whole lot of fun.
It would be, and I would love to see what would if you shake the tree, what would come out of it, because I can only imagine a belly dancer. Can you imagine a belly dancer bartender?
I'm thinking who we know to do that. You're going to do it, Slick?
No, not Slick. Not Slick. No. I want a real belly dancer, not somebody who has a belly.
He does not.
No, but that ain't what this is about.
He's getting ready to make a whole nother drink. We should save that for mañana.
Belly dancer. So I
for
saw
you.
there's a lady that I saw on Facebook, and I asked her because she went to a belly dancing place in Boynton or something. And I said, "Do you have the number to the place you went so I could call them?" Because I was thinking of doing this whole segment. And you know what she tells me? Look it up. Really? You were just there. She did the phone thing.
Wow. I got to tell you, I don't know what you're doing. Oh, actually, the picture behind me is a new picture that comes to us from Mary Shepard, a new artist we have in the theater. She's got some really cool pieces.
This is Mary.
And there was that other piece. Oh, you hung it up. That was the kitchen piece, which I think I'd like to use on our Sunday show.
Yes, we had to take a high-def picture of it.
Exactly.
Very
logo's on it?
interesting artist, by the way, Mary. Very interesting. We're going to get into that a little bit more over time. Tomorrow is Gina Thursday. Gina Presley's Thursday. I think we're going to dedicate the day to her.
Okay.
Show a little family love for Gina. Cause you know what she told me? I feel bad. She says, "I didn't know you wanted me to come last Thursday." I said, "Gina, I told you, I'm not inviting you anymore. You got a permanent invitation, come." Because she works all day, she can't come here during the day, and she happens to be one of the artists. But it's funny, every time we have an event, Gina sells something, right?
Yep. She's got those cute little coffee ceramic mugs also that are really nice.
I
Slick's
think
enjoying being bartender. You missed it, right?
I did. My saloon, my horses, I missed everything.
Yo, what happened to the air horses?
A lot of guys touch my horses. Literally.
Like I said,
This
I'm
is
getting away from that
actual
situation.
like actual factual or like this is like real facts. Like a lot of guys in here touch my
Factual.
horses, and I don't want them back, to be honest with you, because the things that they do with my horses is kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like when someone touches a wand or your bell. I don't want, you know.
well,
I would ask for it back, but it's
I'm gonna
kind
tell
of
the public not to touch your horse.
Do we have the mini donut world commercial ready or not yet?
not yet. No
We
voice.
got no voiceover.
I can bring it over with no voiceover, if you want that.
Do I do that?
Sure. We'll add that in on
Now,
our next
I was
rack.
told not to show this wand of yours
Why?
because it looks like the virus.
It does.
3.
Who do you hang out with?
I don't even know.
Who gives you wrong information?
It looks
I'm
like the
telling you.
virus.
So I will take my wand back,
One,
thank you, my
two.
wish wand. And I will have, you can have your bow and arrow, and you can have all of the wands, and it's a wishful Wednesday. Let's take a commercial break. When we come back, I think our crew is on their way back. Let's find out where they've been. Let's get some information from them. We've got Miss Tony McKenzie from Over the Pond. We've got our Manchester segment coming up. Slick's making a new kind of drink. We'll see what he's got cooking.
And this segment was brought to you by
Don Pablo Coffee Growers and Roasters, the official sponsor and coffee brewer of the Brooklyn Cafe Show Coffee. So if you want a bag of the Brooklyn Cafe Show Coffee, just text us, or you can find it on our website, brooklyncafe.tv. Let's take a quick commercial break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Text alert! Text alert!
I was receiving letter after letter from the IRS.
I got Mike Velati on the phone and I said, Mike, I got a problem.
He took the pressure off my shoulders.
He just made me feel like I had Superman on my side.
Trust me, he's the man to go to.
IRS problems? I'm Mike Velarde, enrolled agent. I can help. My company, Winning Tax Solutions, has always gotten our clients the best possible results. Visit us at winningtaxsolutions.com or call us today.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would listen. It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have a platform you deserve to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 55312. That's CAFE to 55312. Or call us at 866-224-5422. Your voice can make a difference.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Giddy, giddy, giddy.
He's just doing his thing. He's just being slick. He's got that commercial going from Mini Donut World, a new sponsor, a new partnership, I should say, with the Brooklyn Cafe Show.
I remember when my boys were young. And on Saturday morning, cartoons and breakfast. You remember that? Mm-hmm. Cartoons and breakfast? And they used to get very giddy.
It was cartoons and Pop-Tarts was my Saturday morning breakfast.
No, my kids, they can have Pop-Tarts if they have breakfast. And they ain't having just Pop-Tarts. Fruit roll-ups. But anyway.
Pop-Tarts and fruit roll-ups.
It's, that's how he's acting right now.
Really?
He's very giddy.
Well, you know, he just made this really lovely Gubba Rum Punch. So you too would be feeling that if you had the Gubba Rum Punch.
Look at him. He's dancing. He's giddy. He has a bagel cracker. That is devastating. I gotta tell you, I gotta tell you, pick up a mic for a second. You went there with one idea and came out with another. Man, they hooked you up. That's okay. You're gonna be vacuuming. They hooked you up.
Most definitely.
Unbelievable. You went from a little board
to a whole lunch tray.
To feeding 12 people.
I didn't understand it, you know?
Well, she kept telling you, I know what you want.
True. But the whole situation, my eyes just opened wide when they brought it from the back. And
Did
I'm
they?
Like, that's what I ordered?
Is that what you ordered? I mean, there's cold cuts, there's cheese. There's a whole vegetable garden in the middle of this thing.
And he has some pecans, some grapes.
It has pecans too?
Yes, Vlad wants the pecans.
And what's up with the hummus? You got a bowl of hummus, and then you got a bowl of some kind of white sauce that goes on the bagels.
Yeah, I think that's ranch, but you have to think
That's probably
Second
just for the
Street Deli.
vegetables.
I put it on the bagel cracker.
Like, I'll say their food spread, and I was trying to make this as, I'll say, small as possible. I guess that's their
You got
small
roast
as possible.
beef, turkey, and ham and cheese. What the hell are you thinking?
And there's some other meats on there.
No,
you probably know what they are.
honestly, like for me picking out these meats and these celery, like I had to get help from them, and they just chose for me, and me coming to you guys as a guy. Like I don't know how guys would order like a platter like that. I wouldn't know how to order
I didn't
a
know
platter
our
like that.
charcuterie boy had
How'd it
ordered.
go?
It just happened.
You're the best crew in the world. I know.
But
I
it
can't wait
just
to hear all
happens.
about it.
But don't believe in teas. Well, that was on the floor,
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's a bill for me.
But
probably.
it just happens like that.
Oh, it's a credit card. Why do people love sending me good stuff?
Why do you get a credit card for?
I don't know. Let's see. Oh no, they want to give me money.
That's money.
Who wants to give you money?
Registered bisin is what it says.
What are you talking about?
I guess they ran out of room to write the word business, and I got a bisin.
Big shout
Yes,
out to
it's
Ben.
my company.
Big shout out to Ben. Big shout out to, I'll say, Second Street Deli. It's crazy.
No, we're just talking about it now. We can't wait to hear how all that went for you. A business loan they want to give me.
No.
A lot of cucumbers and healthy stuff over there.
A lot of healthy stuff over there. That's all I can tell you. Let us know when Tony comes on, guys. We'll bring her over. But in the meantime, I want to hear how the shoot went.
Somebody want to tell us how the shoot went?
Let's see. I'm sure Miss Alana or Vlad said they were the best crew ever to see how that shoot went.
What the shoot? Where'd it go?
And where'd they go? Maybe they're going to put the pieces and the elements together.
Or they got to do that too.
How'd it go?
How'd it go? Grab a mic. Yes.
We're going to put you on camera too?
We got tongs.
I think there's some in the back. There's also forks on the bottom shelf in a box.
Underneath the microwave.
Hey guys.
So how'd it go, Alana?
It went well. I will say it was a little bit of a challenge to finally get the crew set up over at 2nd Street Bagels and Deli just because it was lunchtime. They are a busy place over there.
I forgot that.
Oh, I knew that, but yes.
But no, it was nice. We got to talk with Joel over at J&D Cakes. Super nice guy. Well,
Right?
I'll have to come back to meet Daniela because their shop smelled amazing. If you want to talk about such a tease during lunchtime, their desserts in there, there was a bake day. So
You know, they were champions of
The Cake Wars.
Cake Wars.
yes, well, they were champions of Cake Wars, and then they were invited back onto Cake Wars for a champ season, and then they were finalists as well.
Yes, they're very good.
They are, you could say they're professionals when it comes to the camera and the TV business world.
And you know what his nickname is?
You
What's his
coined him
nickname?
this.
Not me.
You.
I didn't call him Sweetness.
Yes.
No, I called him
Cuteness.
cute. No, what's his name? Cuteness.
His name
his
is,
name.
right, Joel Basco.
And he calls himself Cuteness. I called him Sweetness.
Yes, you did.
And he says, no, cuteness. You're going to call a
But
guy cute?
it's really cute, right? They do the best cakes. They did a cake once for my 50th birthday, and it was all edible.
It's amazing.
All the decorations.
Almost
However,
all
they did not
edible.
tell me the butterfly antennas were not edible. So I go to take
There was
a
a
butterfly
hanger coming out
antenna
of her ear for days.
and it was wire.
surgically removed.
And he went, I really had to tell you that wasn't edible, but they do the best cakes, and they do gluten-free, they do everything. They do camps for the kids.
Do you
And-
know people are still talking about that?
I know. And like every other business who is suffering through COVID, they too are suffering through COVID. So if you were looking for a specialized cake or cupcakes or dessert tray, they couldn't be nicer. And they are a small local owned business right here on Dixie Highway in Palmetto Park. So check them out. It's called J&D Cakes online. right? So nice.
Yes, they had to condense their space a little bit. I mean, they have definitely struggled just as well as other local businesses in the area, but they truly do it all from any events, whether it's weddings and birthdays, holidays. We were even discussing, I asked him, would you go back on Cake Wars again? Would you do a television show again? And he says, well, actually, within the past year, they were calling us up. We just weren't ready to with the pandemic. So who knows, they might be back on set for a holiday special in the future.
That would be great. You enjoyed it, though?
Oh, he was so much fun. And they're super known, just like you said, for those sculpture cakes. I think that's really what separates them from any other cake shop in the area. Way different from your local, just your average day grocery store cakes is the way they do sculptures is awesome.
Have you ever been over there before?
No, this was my first time. And he also mentioned something else that they do is classes for little kids. They'll do them in smaller sets because of the pandemic and everything. But even if you have some little ones at home who are interested in learning baking and decorating, that they have different opportunities there as well.
Yeah, I remember that we talked to him about that a few years ago. And he actually did it. And we went in there with Jackie Birch. And the kids were like all over her. Amazing. He did a cake for us. I think it was our second.
They've done every year for us except for one.
Except for last year.
No, they did last year's also.
But there was the one with the TV set.
That was our third year they did.
We were at Crazy Uncle Mike's. And they brought in this cake. It was a television set. And it had our face on the screen. I was blown away by that.
A throwback TV set, like an old school TV set
Very
they did.
cool.
So that was cool.
That was the
Our
coolest
4th year
one.
they did just a picture of us on there, and our 5th year they did a logo because, again, this pandemic just does not seem to be ending to open things up, but they've always been there for us.
Remember the first one? It was us on top of some kind of cake. And
Yeah, they did like a triple tier. It looked like a wedding cake with 3 tiers, and it was all red and black. And they had Freddie and me on the top, made out of fondant. And Freddie didn't have a hat. My mother put it in her. It's probably still there. Freddie didn't have a hat at that point, so it was just Freddie and me. And then we were at juniors, and it got hot after 12, and we started melting and falling over. I was in gym clothes on top of the cake, right? It was amazing how they did this 3-tiered
Your mother
red
still
and
has
black.
the top.
She might.
She put it in the freezer, still there.
You're supposed to do that with your wedding cake, aren't you? Supposed
you
to
know
stick
what?
it in the freezer and have a slice on the anniversary.
I turned around and it was gone. That day was crazy.
That's just how good they are.
Yeah, they are. They're
So good.
delicious. They're
Glad you
all
had
very
fun.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait to see this piece come out.
I'm excited.
You guys are gonna, however you want to put it together.
We'll edit and put it together.
However you guys want to divide, conquer, edit.
Well, we're
piece it.
going to first. We're going to see how we disperse it. That's the first part of the deal, so that everybody can work on it, and then we'll put it together. This is episodes for the Sunday brunch show that we're going to be doing on the CW and everything else. But it was the go out and try it. Everybody was comfortable, because I haven't heard from RK.
I think the crew just came back hungry.
I think they're hungry.
Yes, we
You
came
either
back to eat some
cold
lunch.
or hungry.
Both. He's both. He's cold and hungry. All right, some more to come. You're going to see these segments
What
coming
is he eating?
out from
What are you
J&D
eating?
Cakes and 2nd Street Deli and Bagels.
What are you, a mouse?
A sandwich? If you give a mouse a cookie, that's a book.
What are you eating?
A sandwich sounds
chewing.
like
He doesn't
something
want to talk with his
chewy,
mouth
like
full.
cheese and.
I have never met a guy who's like this guy. This guy is like, you're like your own segment.
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
I know Adam Sandler had a baby with Jim Carrey, who had a baby with Ben Stiller. That's me.
Wow. Adam Sandler.
And at the end, if
Jim
Ben
Carrey
had
and
a
Ben
baby,
Stiller.
you know who Ben is? Ben, B-E-N. Ben, the two of us.
That's
Need
a
look
rat.
no more. Yeah.
That would be Michael Jackson.
You know Ben, the movie? You know Michael Jackson, Ben?
They don't know
Really?
Michael Jackson.
Really?
You ever heard of Michael Jackson?
We know Michael Jackson.
Okay.
I just
Phew.
haven't heard of
After
Ben.
the morning show, I wasn't sure if we were going to get a yes on that.
You never heard of Ben, the song? Seriously? Ben?
Billie Jean.
No,
but not
Ben. It was a movie with my.
Heartbreak Hotel, but not Ben.
That'd be
Thriller.
Elvis.
Wow.
All right, let's take a commercial break. When we come back, we're heading
Wow.
over the pond to Tony McKenzie and her guest. This is really exciting because her guest is, I can't even tell, you're going to be so surprised. But anyway,
my
big
spear.
news. And we got really lucky because Tony's appointment was in the morning, so we got the guest on in the afternoon. Big radio. Think big radio out of the box.
Howard
in
Stearns
England.
is coming.
Stay tuned. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Amp Media Productions and WNN Money Talk Radio have been in conjoint business for 10 years. They've been working around the clock, nonstop, to promote over 500 shows and businesses with added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422.
To AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet radio, TV production company, discover AMP2 TV. AMP2 TV is a full-service media company that can provide all streaming videos, video studios, radio studios, and television studios. Call us today at 866-224-5422, for no business is too small to grow to be accounted. It's time for your message to be seen. Let AMP2 TV help get you there.
Jay Harmon exclusively in the Gallery of Boca. Jay Harmon captures the essence of really creative and captivating mind. Jay Harmon brings light into the darkness on majority of his pieces, using a negative background to highlight the details of some of his looks. I know some artists use white canvases, but he thrives on a black canvas. And here's the kicker. He only uses pencil, colored pencil, graphite pencil, and pencil for his art pieces. Yes, I know it's hard to fathom that these beautiful pieces came from pencil, but yes, they did. And the only way you can experience Jay Harmon is if you come to the Gallery of Boca. Jay Harmon, an unconventional artist with a unique story behind every canvas.
When your property suffers from water, mold, fire, or biohazard, you need a professional remediation company that is fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Rescue Clean 911 offer 24/7 emergency service with 1-hour response times now in your area. Water, mold, fire, biohazard. Call now 1-833-253-2699.
Handling the hard jobs with a soft touch.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Articulate and verbalize.
Articulate and verbalize what you have to say.
Today's message is articulate and verbalize.
It is communicate.
You know, a Puerto Rican saying those two words, it sort of makes me sluggish.
No,
And
not
I'm
at
exhausted.
all. But I'm excited. I hope you're not too tired to fly over the pond right now because we get to see Miss Tony McKenzie, our
Tony
happiness
McKenzie.
correspondent of Your Flight to Happiness. Her book you can find on Amazon. And there she is, looking lovely.
Oh my God, you have eyes.
No glasses, yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. It was 4 weeks yesterday. I've been putting drops in and wearing my glasses. And today is the first day of, yesterday, first day. I've actually put my makeup on and left my glasses off.
You
Feels
look fantastic.
Great. Oh, thank you. It's been horrible looking in the mirror and seeing my bare face every day. Because I know you like your makeup, Dawn. I'm sure you wouldn't like to go on the show bare face. But I've had to do that for the last 4 weeks. So I'm glad to look in the mirror and see me the way I want to see me.
You look incredible.
Oh, thanks.
Look at all her lovely necklaces. How's everything over in England?
Yeah, it's good. I guess we talked last week, it's so confusing, isn't it? I mean, nothing bad is happening in my awareness at the moment, but everything's always uncertain. We really don't know what's going to happen from 1 week to the next, do we? Or 1 day to the next.
1 week to the next, Tony. From here, it's like one day to the next, or every hour we get another text of somebody who's testing positive, and they go, "Oh, see you in 2 weeks. I'm on home quarantine. See you in 2 weeks." It's crazy. Actually, Amy got her booster. She told me in North Carolina.
Did she?
She said she feels great.
They didn't call me.
They're not going to call you. You just have to go.
No, they said you can only get it if you're immune compromised.
No. People are figuring out ways if you want it.
I don't want to lie. I mean, if I don't get
It's
it, I
not
don't
a
get
lie.
it.
Are you guys doing boosters in England?
You mean boosters after the first two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not yet. I haven't heard anything about it yet, but I know that they're saying now that it might only last for 6 months. So
Well,
my mum was one of the first to have it, and she said it'd be December if she was to go back and have it again. So
You do look like Angelica Houston.
You see?
You're right.
You do. Now you look like spectacular Angelica Houston.
100%. I know.
Have different
Yeah,
looks, I think.
It's
Different
kinda-
weeks, you say, like different people.
She looks great. I loved having Sue France on last week. She is so happy and
Yeah.
so bubbly. And I'm excited that you've got Kim Smith, Radio Northwich, co-owner and presenter of this huge event they've got going on. How did you do this?
Absolutely. Well, there is the lovely Kim.
Hi.
How you doing, Kim?
I'm doing fine. I'm a little bit nervous, strangely.
Why?
And yet you're so used to presenting yourself.
I'm good at presenting, but on the radio, you don't ever see anybody's faces, do you?
Oh, don't tell me
Right,
that,
yeah,
honey.
great.
For the last 12 years, I've done video streaming on all radio platforms.
Why don't we send it to England, our platform, to Northwich?
Why don't we do that? We were on streaming before Facebook, before everybody. We decided to show radio hosts. And then Howard Stern signed this big contract, and now he streams. Everybody streams. But it's how to bring all these elements together. But you look like you should be on television. Forget about radio.
Yeah, it's great. Thank
you.
Tell us about Radio Northwich, what you're doing with Sue France.
So I'm lucky because I'm one of the co-owners of a very local radio station, and it's an internet-based station. There are 4 of us that own it, and Sue France is doing a afternoon tea for me on Friday, raising awareness for my charity, Simply the Breast.
And you can't be in better hands than that. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling fine now, apart from I'm struggling really badly with fatigue. I rang the bell at the end of the treatment. You ring the bell, and I expected to feel all singing, all dancing like me again, but I am really, really struggling with fatigue, so that's a little bit frustrating. But apart from that, we're doing okay.
You look fantastic. How long have you co-owned this radio station?
2 years.
So you went from
2
being
years.
a nurse to owning a radio station.
No, I've been a nurse for 40 years. The radio station is my absolute passion. So it just happened, and 4 of us own the radio station now, and it's just absolutely brilliant.
But I know you've got to have a million questions about owning a radio station.
It's an interesting aspect owning any kind of online programming because of the clock. You got to be able to go 24/7. We have an online station, but we filled it with music because we have, there's so many things that you can do in a day, right?
Yeah.
And for years we've talked about online radio, online radio, online radio. I never knew this was going to happen. If I had known that this was going to happen, I would have jumped on this online radio that we have 6 years ago.
Wow.
Because it ain't easy doing what they're doing. Now, our online radio has a video component to it. So you have the podcasting, which you have an anchor, and we get paid. See how much we got? 12 cents. And
12 cents in 4 years.
12 cents in 4 years.
Yeah.
And then we have the video. And then we had the video component. But when we started to doing online radio stations, it wasn't heard of. Nobody was doing it in the day. It wasn't until the virus came along and shut everything down that you had to become more, what's the word you don't like? You had to pivot. You had to pivot, but it's great. And if you get people to come on, you get J-Lo or people like that to come on your set, it's the best because people will say, you are no longer this small, you're this big.
What kind of content do you have on the radio station?
Well, we do about 16 hours of live presented shows each day from everything. Everything. I interviewed Alexandra O'Neill a few weeks ago, and I'm looking forward to chatting to, he's called Eban Brown, and he's the lead singer from the Stylistics from back in the day. I'm going to be chatting to him apparently in a few weeks. So I have a guest on every day, which is a real joy. And it can be anybody from a volunteer for a charity to a pop star. Tomorrow, I've got a great chap on who I met as a busker, and he is a child of Chernobyl, and he's come over from Belarus as an accomplished musician. And Paul McCartney actually paid for his fees for him to go to music school. And I just met him while he was busking outside our radio station, and he's my guest tomorrow.
That's incredible.
That is
so
incredible.
you have a regular station set up, a whole office and everything
yeah.
people come to. How did you end up owning a radio station?
Well, to be fair, we're all volunteers. None of us earn any money for it. It's a passion, it's a passion. A young man set up the radio station initially, and then after 6 months decided he didn't want to do it. So 4 of us bought the brand, and here we are, and we've moved into fantastic new premises.
That's incredible. And Tony, you get to go on Friday to the event now.
I can, yeah, because I was in Spain last week. I was so disappointed I couldn't go to it, but then I realised my appointment was in the morning, so I'm going straight there after my appointment. But I was a guest on Kim's show. I first saw you on Sue's. Sue had an online event, and Kim was one of the speakers. And after that, I went on your show as a guest, didn't I? And I had to choose 4 favourite songs. One had to be old, one new, one borrowed, or what would you call it?
One blue. It's something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue. Yeah.
You're getting married.
But the borrowed one was like a ring. What was that?
She's getting married.
Yeah.
It's an old song. It's an old song by the group The Fantastics. It's something old, something new. So I asked for people to choose 4 songs. And from that, you can find out so much information about people with their song choices. And I do that every single day.
And you sing.
No. I pretend.
Yes. Yes, you do. She sings.
Oh, no, I don't.
Oh, yeah.
I think I can.
No, you can. She can sing. And she plays the piano over here, too.
Oh, do you play the piano?
Your husband.
Oh, yes, I do sing at home.
She sings, ain't you hearing? Give us a little tune.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, listen, I was hearing you talking about Ben before from Michael Jackson. Ben, the 2 of us need look no more. I can't go any further because it goes up a bit.
But that's a great song.
It's a great song. So
Beautiful
people listening
song.
to you.
That was when I was in the movie theaters. I was a little kid and I saw that. It made me cry.
So Tony, what were your 4 songs that you picked when you were interviewed?
I was trying to remember them today. I know who the artists were. It was George Michael, Sam Smith, Luther Vandross, and Blue. Yeah, my Blue one was.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hold it. You sang Luther?
No,
Luther. No, she didn't sing.
Oh, she knew the names.
No, I didn't sing.
I
I
had
had to choose 4 songs, and Kim played those songs on the show.
Gotcha. And
Those
you
are
got it
great
right.
questions.
Yes,
Something
I-
old. What's your favorite old song?
The Rose.
What's your favorite new song?
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran.
Wow.
What's that one called? It's Slick Always Plays?
That's Slick. What's the name of that song?
The
Ed
Ed
Sheeran.
Sheeran song. I don't know. It's something your borrowed song.
Yeah. What's the name of the song? Nobody knows the name of the song?
Bad Habits.
Bad Habits.
Bad Habits. It's #1 in the UK at the moment.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because Ed Sheeran's from the UK.
Bad Habits. When I heard that song, I told Dawn, "Here's your song, because this is you." And we were driving in the car to a shoot, and everybody was dancing in the car. I said, "Yeah, it's gonna do all right."
Something borrowed, something blue. I was thinking it'd be kind of cool to do a show or a radio segment where you play a song that has every state in the United States. Well, or you could do countries.
wow.
You could do different areas in England. Like your first song is going to be Alabama, and then the next one you play has Alaska in it. I was on my way to the radio station yesterday, and they kept playing. They played Alabama, and then they played Arkansas, and I'm like, I wonder if this is a thing. But you never know what kind of segments you could do.
The reason that happened was we interviewed somebody, Kim Jaffa, who opened for Alabama and all those guys. And you didn't know that.
No, the song's playing on my way to the radio station yesterday.
And when we were at the radio station, she told you, yeah, I opened for them. And all these songs that you were listening to, and she opened for all of them.
That's unbelievable.
It was.
Well, tell me what you're presenting on Friday at Sue Francis' event as the co-presenter.
Oh, so on Friday, it's literally sort of a networking event, and it's an opportunity to people to get back together again who haven't seen each other since we come out of lockdown. And because I'm just recovered from breast cancer, we'll be talking about that and stuff. Women eating cake and laughing. That's what it's going to be.
You know, you guys certainly had to have a party in England for women. Eating cake and having fun.
Yeah.
In Florida, no one's eating cake.
In Florida, we got people jumping out of cakes, not eating it. No. It's really strange.
Well, we're having afternoon tea. It's actually afternoon tea. So
you're having afternoon tea?
And sandwiches, yes.
Does it matter what kind of tea you drink? Is there a certain afternoon tea, a flavor kind?
Normally just kind of what they can use. Breakfast tea, normally that's what's served, but you can usually ask if you want a special tea. Earl Grey, popular.
We should get some breakfast tea.
Great tea. Great.
Earl Grey.
Earl Grey.
Earl Grey.
When I went to Piccadilly Circle.
Oh, wow.
I stayed at the Four Seasons, right? In Piccadilly Circle.
Yeah.
And there was this young lady, and I didn't know nothing about nothing. So I said to her, I want some afternoon tea with crickets or crumpets or whatever, what's it called?
Crumpets?
Crumpets. Not knowing what the hell a crumpet is. So she brought me a sandwich that had cucumber in it.
Oh, wow.
White bread, cucumber.
And I said, Puerto Rican don't need that. And then it has salmon in it that tastes like sardines. And she brought me a vat, like a little barrel of Earl Grey tea.
Wow.
So I said to her, what do you want me to do with that? She says, you asked for afternoon tea. I says, I'll be drinking this for a month.
I think we should do like tea and cake tomorrow's show.
It's like tea and cake.
What do you think? It'd be nice, right? Let's get some afternoon tea.
You're such a,
What kind of cake, Tony?
Well, I like carrot cake, actually. That's my favorite.
Carrot cake. Now that's that's better than that crumpet thing you guys make.
I don't know. I think we got to figure out a way to get our situation over to the
Can
radio.
we wear gloves? You guys wear gloves, right? The white gloves?
No. No.
They were both like, no, Freddie.
No, Freddie.
No.
I thought it was tea with gloves.
It's in an antique centre, as Sue mentioned last week. I've not been there before, but I guess you have, Kim, have you?
I've been there. It's fabulous.
Antique stalls, and the afternoon tea we're having is upstairs in this place. I'm looking forward to going there.
Are you wearing big hats?
No. It's very casual. We're very casually dressed.
I want to wear a white wig.
He's still into the barrister, Tony. He's still talking about
We
Penny.
have to bring her back.
Sally Penny.
You haven't got over her yet, have you?
We have to bring her. I'm not over that. I want to wear a white wig with a big hat. Don't they do that?
Do you know Sally Penny, Kim? Have you come across Sally Penny, Kim? She's unsued.
Oh, you gotta meet. She's hilarious. She is hilarious. She would be such a hit on your show. And the woman is craziness. Pure crazy.
So many great guests Tony has had.
Yeah,
Kim,
well,
how do you
this
feel
is
16 hours? How do you feel 16 hours of content though, a day?
Very easily, because we've got a really good array of presenters, and the daytime slots easy from 7 a.m. till 6 p.m. is absolutely easy. And then from the evening, we can have a country and western 2 hours, or a northern soul 2 hours, or whatever. Musicals. Somebody does an indie show, so it goes really, really quickly. We fill 16 hours very easily every day.
All volunteer?
All volunteers.
And they're your presenters, they're all volunteers also?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I know, we're lucky, aren't we?
Very lucky,
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, you certainly know what you're doing. Wow. That's incredible. And is there a way for us to listen to it over here in the States if it's internet?
Oh, I can send you a link whenever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, send us a link. That could be fun.
What is the link for people who want to check it
Send
out?
you a link. Yeah. But you could also, I had a guest on my show yesterday from Thailand, so I'm certain we could link in and do something similar.
That would be so much fun.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That could be interesting.
How good would that be?
That would be so great. You know, we just...
Yeah, you must do that.
We've got our happiness correspondent. We can link into Radio Northrop in England. Are you in Manchester also?
No. Because we're internet based. We're 20 minutes from Manchester and 20 minutes from Liverpool. We've got a great location, but we're very based in the country, really. Northwich is not so much city, more country based. So we're quite lucky.
Oh, I would love to
It's
hear
in
the link.
Cheshire.
It's in Cheshire.
In Cheshire, Dawn. You know, we've mentioned Cheshire quite a few times. So most of the women in the group, in Sue's group, are either from Cheshire or Manchester because they're so close.
I
And
think the
border
whole town is on there.
down the road.
Yeah.
The whole town.
I think you're going to rename Chester called Sue Francetown.
That'd be perfect.
That's incredible. How do people find the link, Kim?
It's radionorthwich.co.uk, and they can log on to that via their Alexa or in their phone or their laptop, and then you're on.
Wow. Let's check that out. It'd be great to kind of collaborate with another radio station. That'd be a whole lot of fun.
We could put it on. If you
I
take the
think
link,
that
you
would be
can download
great.
We would love
I
that.
would love to do your get your something old, new, borrowed and blue songs, 4 songs for me, and then we'd play them and talk about them and why you like them.
All right.
Interesting.
That sounds fantastic. Tony, as always, your guests are so much fun.
Yes.
You'd be like a great
It's a wonderful
marketer for
program.
England as a whole because you bring like the best of the best forward.
Well, I do my best.
And you're feeling great. You look fantastic. You have a new baby in your family?
Yes, did you see the picture? I think you liked it, didn't you? My mum's first granddaughter, and the baby was like 1.5 days old, and my mum was
Wow.
actually 1.5. And it was just so lovely to see the look on her face holding her first grandchild.
Wow.
And, the oldest member of the family and the youngest together. So we're all very excited about our new family member. She's a little angel.
So lovely. Wow. Thank you, ladies, so much. Kim, you look beautiful. Tony, as always, your flight to
Thank you.
happiness. You can get it on Amazon. It has been a pleasure. Have a great evening. Stay safe. Bye-bye. Wow. So much fun.
It is. Do you know that we can put all our shows, every single show that we do, on our online station? Do you know that?
Just a matter of doing it.
And I can even link up hers if you want to do a European deal because of the change in hours.
It'll be fun, right?
All of that we have. We just haven't used it.
We can now link it all together.
That's right. And they can go in there and they could go into our online, use the microphone to introduce anything they want. Music, shows, anything.
Very cool.
Did you know that?
We got a lot of shows coming up this afternoon. We've got Haley coming to you from school at UCF, Inside Out with Haley. We've got Amy Rashevsky talking to Donna today at 2:30, and we got Slick Speaks coming out. So got a full afternoon packed of Amp Media shows, so you don't want to miss them. So tune into Amp Media and 2020 Vision, and let's talk art with Amy Rashevsky.
Good stuff coming.
Get your Gubba weekend started early. We did a Gubba pineapple orange juice today. If you want the recipe, let us know. We'll get that out to you. Steve Gubba, as always, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. drive time.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.
In the cold and sleepless nights, I wait for you to bring me back to life. In my electric eyes, it doesn't mean that time can thicken every single breath. I want to unfreeze my heart and fly away. That's why I wanna save it. Your moons and craters. Open up my eyes, waterfalls of ice, sweeping me away like an avalanche. Helpless as I fall, the words can't say it all, sweeping me away like an avalanche, like an avalanche. I listen for a sound, waiting deep inside my maze of sweeping thrills and colors. Just a ray of light, bathing me in drops of ink that gleams across my body. Wish you could unfreeze my heart and we